players has the wear and tear already set in?
It can. Sometimes it's the accumulation by the end of a season, but other times it's just a challenging stretch that can leave you reeling.
Let's check out Seattle's starting lineup. From deep, George drills the three-pointer.
Just the first good move in a game of chess between these two coaches.
Yeah, now we get to see the counterplay. How you respond is half the battle out there.
Wow, we are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. Here's Christie. Pass to George. Kessler with it, and Kessler throws it down.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Yep, that one goes.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
And Utah, another three.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Williams passes to the Prophet. Kessler, a screen on Pippen. 6 on the shot clock. And 2 free throws coming up.
A lone era. They just couldn't overcome the dynastic Bulls. The Jazz still searching for that first NBA title. Ooh, that's an old-fashioned rim rack.
Just a remarkable gem. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. And that's life above the rim. Courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. To the middle, here's Kessler. And Kessler throws it down.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
They double him with George. Pippen against Williams. A fader. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's the Prophet. Coming in off a 21-point game his last outing. And he lobs it up toward the rim. It's tipped.
Not a problem when that's your first miss of the game. Strong start.
And it's Seattle with another.
They are on fire, just in a great groove here early on.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Jazz. This game against Seattle is the first time they've met this year.
A division battle. These two squads play each other 4 times this season.
Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. Taking a look at Seattle, they're looking extremely sharp right now, poised in the top spot and playing very well. And, of course, the Jazz just need to take it a game at a time.
And I think for the Jazz, they had much bigger things in mind when the season started. They didn't think of themselves as a middle-of-the-road club, but right now, that's where they are.
Yeah, they wanted to accomplish more this season, but things haven't quite worked out. Some bad breaks along the way.
Now, here is George. He has 6. Kessler setting the pick for George. It's good from the top of the key. George has got 8.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him to look.
Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. Pass to the Prophet. Fades back. And the shot no good, a bit short.
You know, the right thing there to try to fade away with the D all over him, but that is a difficult shot to sink.
Here's the Prodigy. Back to Pippen. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. Puts it up. And it's Seattle with another. Here's Christie. Hasn't made one yet. Pass to George. Here's Christie. Christie with the screen on Pippen. On the wing, George. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. 11 points in the game.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Jazz. Trailing by 4. They come into this one following the loss to the Grizzlies.
And defensively in that one, they needed to come up with big stops to quiet that crowd. And that's obviously easier said than done.
Well, on the road, your defense needs to withstand runs from the other side, and that wasn't the case for them.
Pass to Christie. Beyond the arc. Doesn't go for him. Seattle leading by 3. Inside. Shoots from the right block, and it's Seattle with another.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
There's 1:59 left to play in the first quarter. Utah calls timeout.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Well, if you're just going to let them score inside at will, you might as well pack your bags.
And the Jazz with some changes. Okongwu's checked in for Walker Kessler. Shaw comes in for the Prophet. And it's Collier in for Christie. Here is Shaw. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. To the paint. Cuts off the pass. Pass to the prodigy. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it. And it seems like we've seen more and more of these guys in recent years. Big men who can shoot the 3. Over the last month, these have been the best of them. Take a look at the prodigy. 3rd in the NBA. He's someone that, if you leave him alone, he's going to knock it down. And, of course, the Prophet.
And, you know, there was a time in the league when you wouldn't see a group of big guys like this, but the game has evolved. Versatility now is why we see so many bigs that can just flat out shoot it from anywhere.
Yeah, it's truly impressive how far their range extends and how lethal they are from downtown. This group of bigs is really special.
Pippen, the pass to the prodigy. Back to Pippen. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Back to George. There's 57 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Collier, that's good.
Well, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
That is a great finish!
Oh, my.
And that one is stuffed right through.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. Okongwu a screen. Got a piece of it, and they'll get another chance. Seattle leading by 3. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Covered by Okongwu.
Oh, that was some power on that dunk.
He almost got too much air on that one.
Yeah, the man can fly. What a show.
Man, I wish I could do that just one time.
There's Williams. Good on the shot.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Shoots the 3. Drains the 3-pointer. He's got 13.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
Well, you expect there to be peaks and valleys, but you've got some excellent scores on both.
Guys,
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
Yeah, they've looked sharp early on with their offense, getting good chances and converting what they've taken.
On the floor for Seattle.
He's creating good looks and shooting very efficient.
Outside, Markkanen. Out of bounds. Seattle will take possession.
And what I love about Markkanen, he takes care of the basketball, and that's a result of being patient, playing smart, and just generally getting his points within the flow of the offense.
Based in the last few decades, we've seen.
But the threat of the three spreads out defenses and actually makes it easier for you to get shots at the rim. So the three is absolutely necessary to be a great offensive team in this league.
Quickly, is the arc too close? Should they move it, maneuver that a little bit?
Well, the skill level is really, really high. I like the suggestion of keeping the arc the same all the way around, which would eliminate the corner three.
The shot by Markkanen, nobody around. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist.
Already a solid shooter. When you play off Markkanen, you risk getting burned.
Free, Pippen. Williams comes with a double team. And then Pippen slams it in.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. And Williams, here we go. Got a hand on it. Out left to the wing. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish.
Measure of how he's performing offensively. Look no further than the true shooting percentage. There's been a steady drop in his last 5 games, and he's got to be scrambling now to get that feel back.
The Jazz again can't hit it.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D. They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
And the basket by Shaw.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
The basket counts and one. They'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
Sounds good.
The mid-range. Rarely the hallmark of efficiency in today's NBA, but it is on point tonight.
Looking at who's out there now for the Jazz. Lauri Markkanen comes in for Okongwu, and Georgia subbed in for Collier. Outside, George, and Utah again with the bucket.
Playing from behind right here, not easy, but he is answering the bell.
Well, consistent scoring is a good foundation for a comeback. They can't be wasting possessions now.
Christie with the rebound. Jazz trail by 14. Pass to Williams. Nice ball movement by Utah. Shaw. Oh, that's blocked. And it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here. George finds Williams. That falls. Nice speed that time from George. George has got 4 assists in the game. And he goes in for the dunk.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Christie the pass to Shaw. The 10-footer lets the 3 fly. That's good, and the Seattle lead is cut down to just 10 points with the bucket from Christie.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, Kevin, we are seeing a new generation taking over the NBA. Commissioner Adam Silver says stars can be created much quicker these days. Sports is a meritocracy and talent gets rewarded. With a social media community in the billions for basketball and a global market for talent, new and different stars end up emerging. Kevin?
Which is always good for the game. Great to see. And David, a great report again from you. Thank you.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. The Prophets check in for Williams.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Coming on the floor for the Jazz, number 8.
Here is Shaw. Pass to Christie. 6 to shoot. Again, the Jazz score.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
And he jams it with authority.
And they just refuse to go away and really have slowly worked themselves back into the game.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for Seattle.
I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
And another key for them tonight, attacking the basket. Taking it right to the hoop, never a bad idea.
And he dunks it down.
And he has his fingerprints all over this first half. He is just shooting it so efficiently.
Jazz trail by 9. Now, here's George. 16 points for him. Pass to Christie. Here's the Prophet. Just 5 to shoot. And here's George. Fires for 3. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
And even after all those three-pointers he hit in that first quarter, it looks like the D still didn't learn its lesson as they've left him open for another one.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Utah is going to sublime 4 of 4 from three-point range since we've gotten in here in the second quarter. Pass to Shaw. Back to George. Here's the Prophet. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got assist number 7 for him tonight.
Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
A different look for Utah. Walker Kessler, he's checked in for Shaw, and it's Williams in for Markkanen. And it's good for 2.
He's been reliable from the floor, and that's reflected on the scoreboard.
Pass to the Prophet. It's George on the wing. Down low, Kessler, and Kessler throws it down.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. Here's Pippen, and he goes big with the dunk right over Walker Kessler.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in, build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Pass to the Prophet. Outside, George. Kessler setting the pick for George. No good on the 3.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
There's 21 seconds left to play in the first half. Top of the key. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. The Prophets got 4 points in the quarter.
And you can see he just caught a glimpse of the open man on the perimeter and immediately got him the basketball.
Here's the Prodigy, and another basket for Seattle.
Great use of the bounce pass there. You gotta love that.
Here's the Prophet. Oh my goodness, with no time left on the clock.
without a moment to spare. He guts this one out.
What poise, what focus. That's an impressive shot.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Seattle leading by 5. Williams is out there with the Prophet. Then it's George. Then there's Walker Kessler. And it's Christie in at the 2-guard spot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
Yeah, they're not pulling any punches here.
In the air and down hard.
Oh, stop.
Nice job capturing the moment on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Pass to George. Here's Christie. The shot's good on the assist by George. Christie's got 10.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
You know, talking to Keontae George, he credits film watching for much of his success. I like that kind of element he brought up.
Yeah, they say he also spends a lot of time talking to veterans on the team, seeks advice from them and coaches. He's a real student of the game, and that has helped speed up the process for him.
Boy, a guy like that, coach, has got to be fun to coach.
Yeah, those are the guys you're looking for.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Over to the left wing. Here's the lob to the hoop. Ball stolen.
And great job preventing that ball from coming into the post. Might have been an easy 2 if the defense wasn't there.
Pass to the Prophet. Rise from 16. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. He's got 9.
And just using the natural advantage he has, he can see over the top of the defense.
Yeah, there's not much else the defender can do there.
And it's sent back by Kessler.
Well, after 3 straight makes, that's their first miss of the half.
Pass to the Prophet. Back to George. To the inside. And we have so many great players in this NBA. I mean, every night, from top to bottom, each roster, there's so many great players. But in your opinion, who is the toughest to game plan against?
Wow, that is a tough question because there's so many of them where there's no good answers. You know, let's take Jokic, for example. If you play him one-on-one, he's going to score virtually every time. If you come in, double team and send the second defender, he's going to make the right pass all the time. There's no way to absolutely stop him. You just do the best you can to limit their team.
The great ones always have answers, don't they?
High level, so I'd look for them to continue to attack the rim.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Christie kicks to George. And the 3-ball is good. George has got 22.
Yeah, very hot start out of halftime. Making their first 3 shots, getting the looks that they want, and knocking them down.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
Seattle shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
Inside, whoops, they pick off the pass. And pushing it up, here's Seattle. Throws it up high. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Pass to Kessler. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. Williams has got 3 assists in the game. Defended by Christie. Outside for Pippen. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. No one covering. And he has 28 points for the game.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give him.
Here's George. And it's Seattle with the rebound. At one point, they led by 16.
but only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
4 on 3 as they bring it up. And it's out of bounds to the Jazz as Utah retains.
Just love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
Seattle grabs the miss. The Prodigy's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Bounce pass Pippen. The Prodigy's shot is good.
Yeah, showing off that ability to stretch the floor. Seems like everyone is a threat at the arc these days.
Here's Christie. He's got 10. Master Williams. Here's Kessler. Lock at 6. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Cross contact on the shot.
And they've been more than that tonight.
And also, you've got to mention the block shots. Playing hard on defense, not allowing shooters to get comfortable.
Collier, he's checked in for Christie. Bounces high off the rim and drops. George has got 5 points now this quarter.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
34.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. And there's the whistle, illegal screen. Well, Stan, the NBA awards impact so much on these players and what they think they can acquire and achieve. How do you feel about the structure of award voting?
Well, right now, Kevin, there's about 100 panelists that each get a vote, and that seems like as good approach as any. Certainly, I need to be on that panel, and you know, I mean, I think we'd probably get more worthy award winners if they would just let me pick them myself.
But you know, they make your picks public, and a lot of times voters are uncomfortable with that.
Yeah, that doesn't really bother me. I'm used to people disagreeing with me anyway. I have a family, Kevin.
With the fadeaway, here's Pippen. Williams with the block, and they get it back. 5 on the clock. Hits the three-point bomb. He's got 24.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
And there's the 3. Shaw comes in for Walker Kessler. And it's Markkanen in for Keontae George. Shaw passes to Collier. Fires from deep. Drains it from beyond the arc. Collier's got 6 points.
Well, the efficiency is there, but not the volume. He needs to start doing this every trip down the floor to close the gap.
That's tipped, and they recover it. Floats it up for Pippen. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Here's Shaw. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. He's got 6.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play. And Utah making a change here. Okongwu's checked in for Seattle. They have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Pass to Collier. Williams for 3, and Utah another 3.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
Here's the Prodigy. Fires it up. Hits the jumper. And Seattle leads by 11.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
On the wing, Markkanen. Guarded by Pippen. Okongwu kicks to Markkanen. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
How about the shooting stroke from Markkanen, appearing very comfortable pulling the trigger from deep.
Here's the Prodigy. And there it is for him.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Here's Collier. He has 6. Count it. Collier's got 8 points. 11 seconds left to play here in the third. Lets it go. And it's Seattle with another.
Well, they expect this from him. And he's a big reason they're out in front right now.
Stolen away. And so it's Seattle with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They then... While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammates.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And so George will bring it up for the Jazz. It's a 10-point game on the court for Seattle. Down low, here's Shaw. The shot's good on the assist by George.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
From the stripe, buries the jump shot. He's got 36.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Markkanen down low. Pippen on him. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Pass to Christie. Outside, George. Three-pointer. That's good, and the Seattle lead is cut to just 9 on the basket from Christie.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control is how they played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline.
And it's George missing.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Pass to the prodigy. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate. Shaw passes to Christie. And Utah another 3.
Well, he's been able to find points, just not enough of them. They've got to string together some more buckets.
Shooting.
It's a chance for them to come out and knock off the top dog in the league. A win there can be a big step forward for this team.
The Jazz making a switch here. Kessler's checked in. Knocked away. 4-on-3 break. And he lobs it up. Markkanen looking it over. His three-pointers off the mark. Seattle leading by 12. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Pass to Shaw. The Jazz working the ball around now. Christie the pass to Markkanen. 5 to shoot. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Floats it up for Pippen. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. George passes to Christie. To the paint. Kessler finds George. Here's Christie. The Jazz with another miss.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Here's the prodigy. He's covered by Kessler. Here's Pippen, and it's Seattle with another.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Here's Christie. Pass to George. Here is Shaw. Back to George. Trying to end the drought. The Jazz again can't hit it.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
There's the drive. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
The Prophets checked in for Utah. Williams comes in for Markkanen. Pass to Christie. Outside, George puts up a deep three. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. George has got 29 in the game.
Look, in that first half, he was hot from beyond the arc. And that's out of the rafters. He punched it in. Are you kidding me?
34.
Oh, he's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Here's Christie, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go. Seattle leading by 16. Pass to the prodigy. Traps in the tray. The prodigy's got 5 points now this quarter.
Oh, great ball movement there.
George with the ball. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Doesn't get it to drop for him.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop.
Seattle has gone 6 of 7 from long range tonight. They've been on fire from way outside.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
Buries it from three-point range.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
Yeah, it's always a little risky to lean this hard on the three-point shot, but when you're knocking him down, you might as well keep riding it.
I tell you what, I don't know what he did in the locker room, but he needs to do a little bit more of it because he's on fire.
From deep, and the Jazz, another three.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Seattle.
Two great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And so taking a look at their season record, this will be win number 31 on the year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge. Yeah, they didn't count this one in the win column. It has been a tremendous effort.
Yeah, look, sometimes you just break your opponent's spirit, and I think this has been one of those times.
Pass to the Prophet. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Kessler passes to Williams. Again, the Jazz score.
Walker Kessler with the assist.
There's 38 seconds left to play here in the fourth. They double him with George. Defended by Christie. And the basket is good. And Seattle leads by 15.
Taking no chances, they go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
George passes to Christie. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Sent back, and they're able to recover.
After 3 points, Ken Christie.
Fires from way outside. Offline. So no problem for Seattle as they get the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. So for Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. Now it's time for our player of the game.